here we need to create a file called game.txt. So we need to open it in write mode. Once we've done that, we need to ask the user for 3 games. Now, because it says 3 games, we need to create a for loop that loops 3 times, and then we ask for a game. So every time it loops, it will ask for a game. The user enters a game name, and it will go through the file. It will write it to the file. Now, once they've entered the game, we need to write that to the file. So we put file.write, then in parentheses, we put game plus /n. Now, /n will move it to a new line. Game is the choice that the user enters for the game. Then we need to close the text file using file.close, so the close function. Once we've closed the text file, we need to open the text file again, but this time we're going to open it in read mode. So file equals open, and then game.txt is the same file name, and then R for read. Once we've read it, so once we've opened it in read mode, we need to read it. So to read it, you put the file handler, which is the file variable here, file dot read. So dot read is the function that reads it. So dot read, and then you open parentheses and close it. This will read all of the content of the file, and it will store it inside read it. Once you've stored inside read it, we need to ask them if they want to see the content of the file in uppercase or lowercase. Now here we need to create an if statement. So if the choice is equal to uppercase, so if they did pick uppercase, we need to first print it in uppercase. So to print it in uppercase, you use a print command, and you put the variable that's holding the content, so read it, and then you put dot upper. So dot upper function will force all of the contents of read it to uppercase. Otherwise, so we will have to assume that they put lowercase. We're not going to assume that they entered something else. So I'll just assume that they've entered lowercase. If they did not enter uppercase, then we just print it in lowercase. So to print it in lowercase, you do the exact same thing, print read it. Then this time you use the dot lower function. So the dot lower function will display all the contents in lowercase. And finally, you need to close the text file. So file.close.